Hello gamers, here are 4 advanced tips you need to be taking advantage of in Season of Discovery. Tip number 1, BG teleports. With players frequently having to travel between cities and continents, it can cause a bit of a headache with how to min-max your travel time and where to put your Hearthstone. Thankfully, there's an easy trick you can take advantage of to quickly teleport across zones by simply asking a guildie or friend to queue you into a battleground. Whenever you're queued into a BG, if you leave the battleground, you will appear wherever the person that queued you was standing. This means if you're in Stormwind, for example, and want to go to Darnassus, you can have someone queue you up at the Darnassus Battleground Master, join the BG, and type /AFK to quickly leave, and the game will place you in Darnassus where your friend was standing, saving you a ton of travel time. There are also Battle Masters in Ashenvale for both Horde and Alliance, if you want a quick teleport to the Battle for Ashenvale event and saving you some travel time. Number 2, Hearthstone batching. In a similar vein to the last tip, since travel is a big pain in Season of Discovery, here's another easy way to maximize your travel efficiency. If you have to Hearth and know that you need to be back where you are within an hour or later, you can perform a Hearthstone batch. This is done by using your Hearthstone and then asking to set your Hearth to an inn, but not clicking the confirmation window until the moment before your Hearthstone is about to finish casting. If performed correctly, you will Hearth to where your Hearthstone is currently set, and then set your Hearthstone to the new location at the same time, allowing you to Hearth back 1 hour later. The timing for this technique will vary depending on your ping. However, I found pressing the confirmation window within 0.2 seconds of the cast finishing works best for me. My ping's around 80. When in doubt, it's always better to be too late than too early, because if you're too early, you will set your Hearthstone to your current location and end up hearthing in place, wasting your Hearthstone. Whereas if you're too late, you would simply run back like normal anyway. Number 3, mistletoe and snowballs. This is a time-sensitive tip during the Winter's Veil event, but it is an important one. Players will not have access to these items again for an entire year, which is basically the entire lifespan of Season of Discovery, so it's valuable to stock up now while you can. The event ends on January 2nd, 2024. Mistletoes are an item you can get from using /kiss on the Winter Revelers in any inn. The item, when used on other players, grants them plus 20 spirit. That is a lot of spirit regardless of your level, and is greatly appreciated by your healers and casters. Each time you kiss a Reveler, you get 5 mistletoes and receive a debuff, preventing you from getting further mistletoes for 1 hour. This can be ever so slightly circumvented by making a /kiss macro and kissing both of the Revelers in the inn at the same time, giving you 10 mistletoes. I've gone as far as to make alts that are logged off in inns, and I log in occasionally to soak up mistletoes. People will thank you for stocking up once they are no longer available. On the other hand, snowballs are an alliance-centric tip during this event. Paladins gain access to a spell called Judgment of Wisdom around level 40, which allows any attack on the judged target to have a chance to restore mana. For some reason, throwing a snowball counts as an attack on that target, and is off the GCD, which means you can macro snowballs with your spells to double up on mana regen chances. This trick is often used by speedrunning guilds or players that love parsing, and will pay a premium for snowballs during the summer season when they're unavailable. Stock up now to use yourself, or sell them later for a profit. Number 4, the BFD logout skip. Getting into BFD is annoying, especially on a PvP server, where you're likely to encounter an raid group of the opposite faction. So, from the BFD entrance, you can swim over to the left side of the cavern entrance and hug the wall. Make sure you're at the very top of the water level and log out. When you log back in, you'll be at the dungeon entrance. This is a logout skip. If you want to know more about logout skips and how they work, I have a more in-depth video here on my channel. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, as it helps me know what kind of content you guys want to see more of. And I'm live on Twitch nowadays at twitch.tv/calamityhc if you want more niche tips like this. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!